Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike. Today on the channel we are doing them beautiful trees that we got from the range and we worked on a few days ago. So we're going to be working on this again today. So let's pull down here and let's start this off with, I think we're going to work on this, we'll work on this E colour here today, which is this part here. Now, don't forget that tomorrow from 2 PM we are going to be live because I want to get as much done on this as possible so that we can get it finished in time for the end of March. And yeah, we're going to bring back in lives until obviously this painting's finished, and that will be from tomorrow at 2 PM, and then on Sunday you will have the hedgehogs. That's coming up at the later time of 3 PM. So that's 2 PM UK time Saturday and 3 PM UK time Sunday. So yeah, today's weather is grouchy. It is very cold and miserable as usual, and yeah, I can't ask Alexa because I've had to pinch the plug for powering on the light board. So yeah, we went from a really sort of nice sunny days to a sort of crappy day today. So yeah, now I got a question from Kathy Guna. So Kathy asked me, what sealer do I use in my diamond paintings? So in answer to your question, Kathy, I use the Craft Buddy sealer, which looks like this. Now there's two types of sealer you can get. As you can see, this is the, oh, hang on a minute, this got stuck. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get, oh dear. Oh, my muscles are not working today. Yeah, I can't get the lid off at the moment, but basically it's the Crystal Art sealer, but I think the drivers, I can't get that off. But anyway, there's that sealer, or you can get the crystal shimmer one. I use the plain one, not the shimmer one, and I've actually used that to do the Christmas chicken bag. What is going on today? Chicken bag, yeah, we've really got a Christmas chicken bag. Oh dear. No, I sealed a bit of my chicken Easter bag with it, and it was like the first ever time I did sealing on a bag. I've always been very reluctant to, in case it sort of seeped through, and yeah, it worked fine. So yeah, that's the sealer I use. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. And if you've got a question, as long as it's diamond paint related, then pop it in the comments and I will do the best that I can to answer it. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of laundry today, woke up with a headache, and yeah, I've got to go into town later on to pick up an Amazon parcel. And then Sainsbury's have been putting on new offers, so I'm gonna pick up some of them. And on the news today, I've been really waiting for this. They have announced that the Peaky Blinder movie is out in cinemas today. Yes, if you've not seen Peaky Blinders, they did like a short sort of series of it, and it was based in, I think it's set in Birmingham in the UK, and it was always sort of like people wanted a movie, and yeah, the movie's out today called The Immortal Man. So I'm gonna wait until it comes out, like, to I don't know where it will go, you know. I don't know if it will go to Disney. It's probably going to be a Netflix or Amazon Prime. I doubt it will go to Disney. But yeah, I'll probably wait until that comes out, because I think it's set from World War One or something. So, I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, because the series I finished when I used to work in catering, and I resigned in 2022. So that was way back when I used to watch the series, and I think that's when it came out, because Cillian Murphy was on like the interview on BBC News, and he said that it was sort of shot way back in 2012, but I don't think that's the same year it came out. But yeah, so very exciting, because I've been eagerly awaiting to see that movie. So now that it's out, that's brilliant. I mean, I could, if I wanted to, go up to the cinema. It's only a train stop away. But I don't like to go in and listen to people rattling like crisp bags or popcorn, or so yeah, I like to just watch it when it comes out on DVD. So yeah. Then I've been doing a bit of tidying up today, a little bit more, sorting out some stuff to list on Vinted. Didn't get any sales today, so that's good. Just general sort of tidying up, housework, that sort of thing really. So yeah. I was thinking about doing a live stream tonight, but I've still got the headache trying to record this, and it's one of them ones that just will not budge, and it's getting on my nerves really. So, you know, you have a drink, you have something to eat, and yet it's still there. You know, I've ate, I've drank, I've slept, so I don't know what's causing it. But I reckon it's going to be one of them ones that are lingering all day. I've had one like that before. It took 6 hours to clear it. So, yeah. And then I'm going to try and get round to doing a bit of my bag. Angela was saying that she left me a comment to say that she started her spring canvas as well, so she's starting hers. So yeah. Oh, what's this crinkling noise? Now, Majestic was saying something about I should turn the painting round to work on like the sides so that I don't have to reach over. I would do that, but the problem is that with ones especially that are on carpet, or you know, like the wooden backing, it's quite hard to turn them round without it bashing into things. So yeah, well, I will have to try it on perhaps a different canvas, but I don't generally like doing that. I like to keep it the same orientation, so I won't be probably doing that. But thanks anyway for letting me know how like the tip and that. So you see now we're getting in some browns, so that will really make this look like a tree, like a leaf soon. So that's good. Right, so I think do a little bit around here because it's sort of coming up around here a lot, isn't it? So yeah, we'll do a bit more around here, and just fill this up a little bit. I've been making a shopping list today of what I want to get from the range and my home bargains. Every time I go there, I'll always make a list, and then I can just go round and pick up things without forgetting. So I've been making a list. I'm going to pop there probably the end of March now, and then I might go next week, but next week we're supposed to be, it's all a bit up in the air at the moment, because I'm supposed to be meeting my sister, but she hasn't got her rota. And the way it works is that her line manager gives her the rota, I think it's like the week after or the week before, but on the very last day of the week. So as of yet, I don't know if it's early, if it's late, and it sort of gets, it's quite frustrating when you don't know whether you're going this week, you're going next week, or, you know. So I kind of wanted to do that and then do the range the week after. I'm not in a rush to get new things because I've got plenty on the go at the moment. So where I used to go like every week or every other week, I really don't go as much as I used to now. So I just gather why get more when I've got still loads to do. So yeah. Does anyone else get that, like daily cycles of constant headaches? Like it's just not just budge, you know, and it gets very, very irritating when you have to keep like trying to, like, you know, you want to get on with things and you can't because the headache's making you feel sick and stuff. And I think my one is a migraine because it's kind of making me feel like a sick feeling. So it feels like I'm gonna be sick, but I don't know. I seem to get headaches every day, so something's not right. Then tonight there's no EastEnders, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Right, I'm going to go, I just need to pop into the other room because I'm going to get my headache clip. Hopefully that will work. Yeah, when I read up on this is a headache clip that you clip it there and then under there. And apparently when you wear it, it's supposed to pinch on, there's something under your skin near your muscle. It pinches on something that's linked to your stomach, and it releases like this chemical that gets rid of the headache or something. But I've always found it just sort of takes the pressure away a bit. It doesn't really get rid of it, but it's the typical norm with Temu stuff. Everything's cheap crap. So you know, all these things that are like, oh, 50p, this is supposed to work, and you get it and it doesn't, you know, it's just full of cheap crap. But yeah, so I used to always do Temu unboxings. I very rarely do it much now because ever since trying to get all me, I think what it is seeing like how many completions I've done so far, you know, within, you know, February was a good month for completions. I'm just so in the zone of trying to get all my canvases done as opposed to actually buying. So I tend to do more completing canvases rather than actual buying now. So yeah. yesterday I went to the bot bank, because I had to post that lady's parcel. So I went to the bot bank, went up to the hill, posted that off, and unfortunately I missed the last collection, because I always check it on the app to see whether I've missed the collection for that day, and yeah, it's probably been sitting in there all night. And hopefully it goes to the depot today. And then I popped into the co-op and got some flapjacks, and oh my god, I got these crisps, and bloody hell, the vinegar was so strong. Oh my god, my mouth's watering thinking about this. But yeah, the vinegar, oh my days, like, you know that feeling where like when you eat sour sweet and your tongue is just like, feels like sour all the time? Well, that's how it felt. And yeah, these crisps, oh my days, they were really nice, but just so much vinegar. Like, it was that strong. I can normally eat a pack of like Walker's crisps and then eat the whole bag in one go, but these, oh my god, like I had to keep taking regular breaks because it was just like the vinegar was just so like strong in that. But let me go and get the packet and I'll show you what ones they're called. Okay, so I've got the bag of crisps, well, the empty bag. I'll show you in a minute because I wanted to show you the bag before I put it in the recycling. That's another job I've got to do today, put the recycling at. But you know when you sort of like really fancy something, and I really fancied some sort of crisps, and I went down to the Pringles bit because they were doing an offer recently where they were only £2, and yeah, they've put them up again. So yeah, I went down to the Pringles bit and noticed that they put them up, and I thought, oh, I'm not getting them. So I went for something else, and these were £1.95, but they're called Co-op Irresistible hand crushed, hand cooked sea salt and Chardonnay wine vinegar crisps with a sea salt and Chardonnay white wine vinegar flavouring seasoning. And oh my god, oh no. And I thought, oh, they sound, you know, quite nice. And they were, but gee whiz, the vinegar was just so strong. So, yeah, I like them, but I just don't think I could manage them again. So, yeah. It was just very, very, what to choose. And I normally go for like Sensations because there's another crisp company called Sensations, but there's these lovely crisps that I love to have. They're called, I think Sensations make them, and they're called lime and coriander chutney. Or is that another one? There's lime and coriander, and then I think there's one called chutney, but oh my god, I could eat that. No, yeah, lime and coriander, and I think the other one is mango and chutney, and I think it's the lime and coriander one is the best one. So I've got crisps on my mind now thinking of them. Last week on the Nectar offers they had bugles or buggles, whatever they're called. I always call them buggles, but my mum says bugles. Buggles, bugles, same thing. And yeah, they had them on the offer today, so that was good. But yeah, if you do you guys in America get the Co-op over there? It's a very greedy shop, but yeah, if you live in the UK and you'd like to try them, that's what they're called. So they're called salt and vinegar, sea salt and Chardonnay wine vinegar crisps, which you folks in America call chips, whereas our chips are basically frozen chips that you put with your dinner. But yeah, your chips are our crisps. So that's interesting then, because if a chip is a crisp to you guys, what do you call chips that are frozen then? I suppose you call them fries. So yeah, I love hearing like the different translations for things, like what you guys call them. For example, what we would call a lollipop, you call it a dum-dum. And I always remember that scene in Night at the Museum. There's Ben Stiller and he goes, I think it's locking the museum up, but he goes up to this big concrete statue thing and the statue goes, Dum Dum wants gum gum or something. And that's when I was like, what's a dum dum? And so Kathy G very kindly said that it's a small lolly. So yeah, Dum Dum wants, or gum gum dum dum, something like that. Dum Dum wants gum gum. Or maybe he was saying that Dum Dum is his name and that's why he said wants gum gum, maybe, because perhaps the name of the concrete thing was Dum Dum. But anyway, I now know what Dum Dum is, which apparently in America is a small lolly. Do you know, I've had Greggs on my mind all day. I've been thinking about going up there, just getting a pink jammy, because it could be that my sugar levels are low and I need a bit of sugar. And then, because I've had headaches like this before, and the minute I've had like a cake or something sweet, it's gone. So I'm wondering if my blood sugars are low. So yeah, I might go up to Greggs and get a pink jammy. If you've never had them, oh my god, it's lovely. It's got like pink icing on it with like raspberry jam. But the best donuts I find are always in Morrison's. And we have a Morrison's here, but it's like a tiny like a tiny little store. It's absolutely short, because it's just, you can't really get nothing in there. It's like very sort of like basic things. And yeah, if I'm passing the Whittam Morrison's, I always go in there and get some. But yeah, I've not had donuts for about 2 months now, so I might have the odd one here and there from Greggs, but I used to buy packs and packs of the custard donuts. Oh no, I've got a new addiction now. It's called hot cross buns. I keep buying hot cross buns. So yeah. Oh, drop my pen, love. Drop my bloody pen. Right, so let's do a bit more around here. just build this bit up a bit. It's starting to look like really filled now, isn't it? So it is getting there. I've got to book a trip to get my hair cut soon, because you know where like your hair gets long and then it starts like going inside your ear. Oh my god, that's so irritating. Like when I put my headphones in, half the time I've put like pushed hair into it as well. Like, so as I put my AirPod in, it's pushed part of my hair in, and it's like, oh my god, I have to like take it out and then try and like brush it out. It's like really annoying. So I've got to get that done. That's another job I've got to do. So yeah. Hopefully tomorrow I won't have a headache, but if I do have a headache and I'm not feeling right, I will cancel the live stream. But yeah, I'll just have to see how I feel tomorrow, because if I get up with another bad headache again, I won't be doing it. I mean, it's hard working through this at the moment with it, but what can I do? I've got to get a bit of it done, because I kind of want to get this finished. Oh, it's raining again. Cineworld Cinemas has just Project Mary. What's that? Something Project Mary's popped up. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I got even though I went to the block bank yesterday, I've got even more jars again to do today. So I had pasta last night with sauce, and a few of my mini candles have gone now, which are this one here. This is called Ice Snowberries, and they burn really quick, as you can see. About 2 days and it's gone. So yeah, that's a good one. I've never personally had an Ice Snowberry, so does anyone know what they taste like? Because that one's called Ice Snowberry. Wouldn't it be nice if you could get like candles like berries, or like a really sweet fragrance, you know? Alright, so yeah, let's do about there, and then that will be, I'll just draw a line here and just box that in a bit. And that way, this one's got a bit of excess plastic on. I keep getting a lot of these drills. You see how it's got like excess plastic around the edge? I don't know if it'll focus, but you see it's like all around the edge there. So I keep getting a lot of them. Does anyone else get a lot of them? I don't know. Okay. So I think once we've done this little 8, I might go get a bit of 7 done next. Okay, right, so let's just fill this little bit here. Time I go to finish, I find more. So let's just get a bit of this done. Right, I think we'll do a bit of 7 now, if we can locate it, because we've got to find it in amongst all of these lovely, gorgeous trays that Sharon got me. So I've got to try and find it now. So that's G. What is G? We haven't done that. What is that colour? I've just noticed this doesn't have a legend down the side of it. You know how some paintings have legends printed on there? Well, this doesn't have that. Okay, 6, 7. There we go. Okie dokie, carry. Okay. Right. So you see, when we work on a different painting each day, it just gives you a break from keep painting on the same painting day in, day out. So I'm actually thinking about doing like a sort of really big, like 60 times 60 of a giant ice cream cone, 99p with a flake in it. Could you imagine that? Oh man, I don't know if you can get an ice cream that big, but it would be funny. Now Sharon did say that I can get these real, you know, these refill wax tube things off Temu. So yeah, I will have to see if they've got any in Temu. At the moment I'm fine with spare wax for the minute. I've got 3 more cartridges left. Okay, lovely. So now we'll just do a little bit there. I can't find my green colour. It's number 9 and it's one of the main colours. So I probably haven't kitted that up yet, but I really could do with that because that's quite a massive chunk, isn't it? So yeah. Right, let's do a bit. There's a bit of 7 over here. Okay, so yeah, let's just fill this bit up a bit. So you see, we've sort of worked a bit over here. We've brushed it in the middle. We're sort of edging. It's like we're pushing into this bit over here. I think I've got the number 8 drill, or is it number 5? Because this tree over here is like your greens, your reds, that sort of thing. Oh, what's going on with this tray? Right, let's do, what have we got in these ones? That's F1 and 3. What's number 3? Number 1 and an F. I can't even see an F drill. Can any of you guys? Oh, I see. F is just sort of, F is somewhere here, look. So that looks like quite a smallish colour. That doesn't seem to crop up anywhere else. So let's get this F1 out of the way. I feel like all I've done this session is just oranges. So you've been for your bike ride cafe that you usually do on the weekends? I used to love going bike riding every weekend, but yeah, so I don't have the time for it. Oh, that's what the number 1 is. It's this bit running along here and a bit of that bit. Okay, cool. So we can do a bit of that. And then I might be able to discontinue this colour off. Really liking these oranges, the yellows, the reds. It's very autumn vibe. I really must get them lights out, because I bought these string lights from Temu, and they're in the shape of leaves. And last year I almost forgot to put them up. It weren't till like the last week of autumn, and then I was like, oh no, I forgot to put them in. So yeah. Right, this one here, it's not quite a bright colour, is it, like that? But then again, that's probably the light bulb pushing the light through. But it's actually this colour here. So that's that little bit done. Yeah, this must be only just this bit here, because this don't seem to crop up anywhere else. There's a few very tiny bits on the bottom bit, but Angela, did you say you ordered this one? Because you dropped me a comment, but it says something about you've got this one, and I'm like, well, what's that in reference to? Because sometimes when you comment, I don't know what you're referring to, because you just put like, oh, I've got this, and I'm like, but is that in reference to this painting, that painting? So yeah, have you got this one? Because this is a lovely one to work on. I think you'd like it. You seem to like all your big ones. And oh my god, where did you get that giraffe? Because I've not seen that in the range. I don't know where Angela got them giraffes that she recently put up, but yeah, I can't find them in the range. So, and I've not seen it online, so I don't know where she got them. Obviously she got them from the range, but it can't have been in store. So I'm just going to do this little bit here, and then for that session we'll call that a session, because just like that the hour's up again. So yeah, goes quick, doesn't it? When, especially on this painting, I've noticed that the hour just goes super fast, and it feels like we've only been working on it like a few, like 10 or 15 minutes. But although I've had a headache during this session, we've managed to get through it fine. So when it got to the 30 minutes, I did think about cutting it short, but yeah, I just trying to ignore the headache as best as I can, and just persevere with trying to get this done. But you see, we're sort of tapping into this ready bit now, so yeah, I'll try and find that number 9 drill for tomorrow. Can you imagine once this is finished in that black frame it come with? I think this is going to look gorgeous. Really lovely, this one. Lots of lovely colours. Right, I'm going to leave that session there without that number 7. And we'll leave that there, I think, because that's looking quite nice. So, yeah, we'll leave it there for this session. Okay, so as I said, tomorrow will be, tomorrow will be this, because that's booked in for tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll be back to this lovely one, which is the, you know, this spring McNeil one, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. No, Sunday even. So that'll be back to Sunday, but let's take a look. Let's get this bloody wire out of the way. Take that out, that can go back in. And then let's turn it off, see what it looks like. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So you see we're very closely tapping in at the top to this tree here, so wow. It doesn't feel like I've done an awful lot, even though it's only been 48 hours, but feels like we've only just done a few bits, but yeah, wow. So yeah, I think I need to locate this 9 colour, but tomorrow we'll try and work on this sort of area here, get a lot of that done, because this, you've got to be careful with this bit here, because over here these are 2 different reds, so you've got a number 8 and then a number 5, and that's just going to play havoc, because you see it's 2 different colours, but they're near enough identical, but they are different. Or what we might do is we might just take a detour from doing the leaves and do a bit of the flooring, because we've done a lot of leaves, haven't we? So yeah, I might do a bit of the flooring for a change tomorrow. But anyway, it's 2 PM UK time. I don't know what time that is for anyone else in other countries, but I'm not really good with the world clock situation. So yeah, 2 o'clock tomorrow live, and then we should be, I want to do about 2 hours on it, try and get a lot done, and then Sunday it's off to the McNeil one, but that's at 3 o'clock on Sunday. Until then, have a wonderful day, and I don't think this is on the website anymore. I did try and look for it, but because it's the fall collection, certain paintings they won't get back in until the next year, when it's next fall. So yeah, you might have a bit of a problem trying to get this. All I can say is try eBay or Vinted, but anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe on the way out, and I will see you tomorrow for our 2 o'clock live. Bye bye for now.